Let's carry on. So what's upgraded? Facilities. Upgrading. Memorabilia room. 1.1 million. More marketability. Better mentality. Totally worth the money. Team hub. You see, that gives us more mentality, but it is an extra one on mentality worth 1.5 million. At this stage, I would say no. So I think we're reaching that ceiling of where I'm comfortable upgrading stuff. And I'm not going to bother with the weather center because we're going to be at the back of the pack. We just pit for wet tires when everyone else pits for wet tires. Underfloor design is complete. So now we go ATR on rear wing. Let's do rear wing. So it'll be 2.3 and 32. So I do 3 projects per ATR period, and I split it obviously into thirds. Rear wing. Normally I would go drag reduction and DRS, but I think I'm going to go medium speed corners because look at the state of the performance you get on medium speed corners. I am not asked about top speed. I am not asked about dirty air tolerance, but I do really like a good DRS. Maybe we split the difference. My normal rear wing is drag reduction, DRS, and that's it. Fuck me. Look at that improvement in DRS. Boom. Next. Done. Put all of the engineers on it, and you can rush it. You know what? I'm going to take 3 engineers off of that, and I'm going to put some side pods through. 2.3, 30. Next, side pods. It's got to be on the cooling. Got to be on the cooling. So that does massively improve our engine cooling. Now, also normally I would put some airflow middle. So if I don't do any airflow with third best engine cooling, if I do cornering airflow with the 7th best, but I gain an extra 4 in the high speed corners. You don't need to be the best at engine cooling. You just need to not be the worst. Especially if we're running the engine on conserve mode all season. Engine cooling shouldn't really be a massive concern, but you can't not use your side pods for engine cooling. Maxing out engine cooling for your side pods is mandatory. So I'm going to include the airflow middle, get the little boost to our high speed cornering. Yes. I'm going to rush it. 1.5. Boom. When the suspension is done, we are going to put through a chassis upgrade. And then that is all of the ATR stuff that we're going to do this season. All of the future ATR is going to be put into research for next season. However, we still need to design the final variant. There will be 3 variants on each part, not 2. Because the way it works is when you use ATR and wind tunnel time, you get an expertise bonus, but the expertise that you gain from using the wind tunnel doesn't count towards the part that you're designing whilst it's in the tunnel. It counts on the next part that you make. So whenever you design something using ATR, always make one more version concentrating on the same slider variables that you used. And that third part is where you will really see the gains. And you'll see that when I come round to designing the third variant, we are gonna be flying. It just takes time. You've just got to survive the 4 to 6 months or 3 to 5 months where you're using the stock car. If you can survive that period, you'll be flying in the second half of the season. Not necessarily, you don't need that much cooling, but I would never make a side pod that isn't engine cooling specific, because there are other parts of the car that can be detrimental to engine cooling. And if you don't specifically ask your side pods to cool the engine, you might generate a new chassis and a new underfloor that wipes out your entire engine cooling. And if you're bottom of the list on engine cooling, your engine will, by default, get hotter than everyone else's. What's the board saying? What's the board saying? How the fuck are you disappointed? Do you know what, board? How about you suck a fart out my ass? Let me do what I'm good at. You concentrate on being a fucking stuffy suit cunt. I'll do the grunt work. Mug. Drive attention. Jack doing a race engineer jest bit. I'm going to intervene. Because it's the only option that you really should choose. Facilities. Helipad. We have a lot of helicopters coming to the abandoned airfield. This is the office. The board is stupid. O'Neill's, this is the office. I hope you like it. We get an extra 10 on marketability, and it's only 480 grand. Mate. Easy. Easiest decision I've ever made. An extra 4 for 100 grand. Yeah, go on. Okay, front wing is done. Let's bang the chassis in. We put the chassis through with the last of our ATR. Normally, my chassis is used for airflow, for the cornering speed. Boom. I could add DRS into there if I really wanted to, because the chassis can direct the airflow towards your rear wing, so it's an option. And because I'm making so much progress on other parts in terms of the high-speed cornering, I think I'm probably going to go for it as well. Done. What I'm going to do is take an engineer off each project. And then put through my final variation of the underfloor. I don't need to use any ATR. It's all gone. Because we've used ATR on revision 2, this is all about cementing the extra knowledge that you gained by using the wind tunnel. So we just put it through. No ATR. Rushed. 19 days, we'll be able to build our final version of the underfloor for this season. That is when we will start to see dramatic changes in our ability to finish higher than fucking last. I'm going to go 21st again. I'm going to go 21st again.
How is the balance?
No issues.
Okay.
Copy.
Thank you, Georgie Porgy, because your setup is a great straight off the bat.
Okay, mate.
Okay, they've both got great satisfaction setups. Let's get them in.
Okay, copy that. Thank you.
See if we can turn that great into an optimal. Oh, we are not far off. We are not far off in the slightest. That could be an optimal. Straight away. Same we're doing. Exactly the same. Yeah, something like that. That'll do. Fuck it. Boom ting.
How is the balance?
Not fucking optimal though, is it? Zach.
Yeah, copy that.
Fucking bozo the clown over here. 83%. We can scrub you up a little bit. I reckon we can scrub you up a little bit. Oh. I reckon that's it. Send it. Two optimals. I can smell it.
How are your tyres feeling?
Fuck your tyres. I'm smelling an optimal.
I'm going to get out of the tyre.
You're going to go as long as I fucking tell you to go.
How is the tire?
Stop worrying about your tyres. Just tell me if you got an optimal or not. Jesus fucking Christ. Right, at least you didn't crash. Bonus. 99% satisfaction. I'll fucking take that to the bank every day of the week. All right, soft tyre for both of them. Maximum run, 32 laps. It will never reach that far, but this is all about track knowledge now. I'm happy with 99% setups. This is just about not crashing. Okay, they are both up to 100% track knowledge. There is no reason to keep them out there any longer. Call them in, save the powertrain, reduce the risk of crashes. Now you get to watch this for half an hour. Fucking hell, look at that. They are raring to go. Can't wait for a double DNF.
Keep following Delta, mate.
Okay, Jack doing his 2 seconds off Leclerc. That's not a bad run, to be fair. I don't think he got much of a tow, but it was a good run. Are we getting into Q2? Surely not. I'm not going to send him out again because I don't want to burn through the power unit. So this one run is it. Oh, fuck it. Do I gamble? Do I send him out again? We're 2/10 at the minute off the cutoff. Are we realistically going to gain 2/10? No. Unless we get a very, very, very lucky tow. But we're right on the cusp of being able to do it. I'll give it one more chance. If the second sector is yellow, we're going to switch to Doohan and see if he's all right.
Yes, mate. Let's go.
Lap ruined by traffic. Amazing. Great work. Show me a green, Jack. Show me a green. Oh my God, we've got a green. Nobody panic. Jack Doohan could be getting out of Q1.
16.
Nobody panic. We need to make up 3/10.
Yeah, copy.
2/10 maybe. Is Jack Doohan about to get out of Q1? In a shitbox. Sargent's only got one green. Ocon's not getting out. Gasly's not getting out. He's done. Bottas and Zhou aren't getting out. We've made it. We've made it. Jack Doohan is into Q2. This is going to require the tow of all tows. Go on, I'll gamble. I'll gamble that Alex Albon can give us a tow. This is all on you. Can you get a tow from Alexander Albon? Brilliant. Traffic coming out. Nice one. Yep. 1.5 off of the leader. Not the worst. We need to find a second. To be fair, we have no right being in Q2 with this car. We have no right. So even finishing last in Q2 is a success. It's a good effort, Jack. It's a good effort. You've made up 4/10 there. That is a good effort. Hang on a minute. If we can push really hard with Jack Doohan, getting to 10th place, then the rain comes, and then there's no DRS for the rest of the race. We have a chance of holding on to that point. We could absolutely send it for the first 20 laps. I'm going to cook up I'm cooking here. Just give me a minute. I'm cooking. I don't think that's going to be ready for intermediates because it's going to duck back down into being dry. I don't think it's intermediates till about 30. And if it's not intermediates till 30, do I gamble and just go straight onto the wets? God, this is a spicy race. If I can survive this hump on slicks, we're laughing. I am gambling on wank rain data. You're absolutely right. Okay, I'm going to push it. I'm gambling that the rain is going to be good enough at lap 17, 18-ish, because I am going to burn the shit out of these mediums. Isn't that right, Jack? Yeah, right. Yeah, nah, right, mate. And that is the limit to my Australian.
So, for the Australian Grand Prix.
Right, what's our target? Don't crash, that's correct.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Yeah, nah, right, mate, yeah, nah. Oh, Don't get overtaken, Zach. Come on. Good lad. Hold that position. Get past. Albon fucked it. See you later. Oh, for the love of God. We're not even out the first two corners. I mean, that support's a bit sporadic. Come on, Frontier. You can do better with the fucking density of supporters. Who red flagged? I mean, that's worked wonders for us because we've gained a couple of places, but... Was that Albon rejoining the track and causing a pile-up? God bless you. Now, because of the 20-minute delay, that makes the rain 20 minutes sooner. Do we swap to softs? And a gripe that I now have is that there's no way for us to check the weather. So, you know, at the start when you do your tire strategies, you can click at the top and it tells you when the rain's going to come in. Well, on a red flag, you don't have that feature. So how am I meant to know when the rain's going to start? Do I go onto softs now and then what? Is it going to start raining 2 laps after the restart? 3 laps after the restart? Yeah, but Harrison, that's the weather now, not in 20 minutes time. I can only assume it's not going to be raining at the restart. If it is raining, I'm going to have to come in for a pit stop that I could have avoided.
A sense of deja vu here as the drivers once again face the countdown. It's lights out and away we go.
Yeah, I know it's not wet enough. I'm not going to make up 22 seconds from 14th on the grid. If I was at the front, yeah, I'd push. But from 14th, I'm not going to make up the time to cover the pit stop. So essentially, my race is now over because I had no way of knowing what tyre to put on. Because if I'd gambled and gone inters and it was still bone dry, I'm in the same boat that I'm in now. If this is 0.24, this might not go over 0.8 for quite a while. But do you know what? Death or glory, we either overtake everyone and win the race, or we DNF. No, not 16. I just pressed a button, and now O'Sullivan is 5th. Did I miss something? See you later. Go on, Doing. Come on, come on, come on. Just absolutely send it. Absolutely send it. Let's show them what we're made of. Absolutely send it. The rain is creeping up, but it's not creeping up very fast.
Great job.
Oh my God. What on earth is this race? What on earth is going on?
Good job, keep it up. Good job.
We're still going to come out at the back of the field unless this dry weather stays dry.
Sorry for the mistake.
I just can't. The greatest opportunity for you, Jack, to get as high up the field as you can. You're not even overheating on the tyres, and you decide to lock up. And now you're going to sit there now until the entire field goes past you. That looks like it's going to plateau. If that plateaus, we're still not in intermediate tyre territory for another 6 laps. 0.8 to 1 millimeter is where the intermediate and the slick are the same usefulness. Anything below a millimeter, I'm still good on the slicks. Wow, that didn't last very long, did it?
On. Box now.
Copy, call.
All we need is one more DNF and we'll get our sponsorship payout. That second stint of intermediates is up for debate. Whether I can push the wets all the way through to the slick pit stop, that's up for debate. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All we need is one more DNF, and we are getting paid. Although, if Gasly's got a penalty, I'm assuming that's going to be a 5-second. He's going to serve it in the pit. Gasly could be that second driver. If Dylan can get his finger out, Gasly could drop below both Zach and Jack.
Keep your tire temp.
Oh, we've had a crash.
We're getting paid, people. We've just got to finish the race, and we are getting paid. Fuck off. Is that 2 DNFs in a row for Kevin
As for the
Magnussen?
team back in the
Woof.
garage, that was a tough moment to
Ah,
watch.
rabble. Get fucked, Kevin Magnussen. Okay, safety car. We're going to bunch up. That puts us right back to square one. We have the better intermediates out of everyone. We've got well better tyres than everyone ahead of us. Come on.
Safety car has left leader Piastri. Remember,
It's
no
green flag. Are you going to overtake or what? Go. Push it real good.
Your P17.
Push it. Come on, Zach. Do something.
How are the tires?
Tyres are fine. Shut up. Right, I'm going to keep my eye on this here. I'm going to ignore my tyre strategy and just wait for the wetness indicator. If we finish the race, we meet the sponsor target. Is there really any need for us to push hard? No. I'm not going to get 10th. But stranger things have happened. Whilst it is as close as it is, I'm going to keep up the pressure. I have a feeling that AI are going to come in this lap. And we've got nothing to lose. We've got our sponsorship money. All the AI is coming in. I'm going to take a risk, and I'm going to go one more lap. It's still an intermediate track. Oh, now we're getting to the crossover point. The problem is, if we pitted at the same time as all of the AI, because of our pit lane position, we would have had to wait for all of the traffic to go past us before we could come out. So, yes, we are going to be driving on intermediates on what is technically a wet track, but I think we would have lost more time having to let everyone go past us in the pit lane than we would lose by being on intermediates now.
In pit lane. Copy that. Sorry.
The next chance of a potential under/overcut is going to be if we stay out on the wets until we get to the slick softs, or if we pit for 8 laps worth of intermediate tyre. Dude can't catch a break, can he? And the way that this track is drying out, I think we're going to be on intermediates a lot sooner. Yeah, we are. It's going to have to be another double stack. Although, if it dries up that quick, can't I just stay out on the wets? I'm staying out on the wets. I'm just going to go gentle on the wets. I'm not going to waste another pit stop.
Just hold back a little bit.
That looks like it's going to dry up quick enough for the slicks to go on probably sooner than you would normally put them on. But you're saving yourself 20 odd seconds. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. But I'm going to take it because I've got nothing to lose. I'm going to take it. Working. We're not overheating.
Keep your tire temp.
Copy.
I'm going to have to go mediums. Push a set of mediums till the end. Yeah.
Box, 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 box. Copy, boxing.
Stick the mediums on, and then we'll push till the end.
Copy.
Okay. Now, you've got through the wet weather, boys. You've got through the rain.
Copy, box.
You have no excuse to be spinning out right now. Oh my God, Zach, you just got overtaken by Sergeant. Are you on the fucking wind up?
Sergeant has crashed. Debris somewhere here.
Sorry, Sergeant.
2 secs. There's been a crash.
Is that the corner? Is that the same corner that Alonso brake checked George Russell? That's that same corner, isn't it? Get fucked, Logan. A 16th and a 17th, right, is a fucking great finish. We started 15th and 17th, and we are in a shit box. If we can hold off Gasly, I would say this has been a successful weekend.
Checkered flag.
16th and 17th. I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Considering this is the bone stock car. We are performing here with nothing but setups, track knowledge, and mentality. We don't have the worst driver. Amazing. How is Zach O'Sullivan ahead of Jack Doohan? I do not know. We are not the worst constructor. Get fucked, kick Sauber. Fuck me, look at that. We got some DRS points. We're in 5th. We're in 5th in the DHL. 350 grand. Give me that money. Give me that fucking money. Yeah, I think Doohan could be doing with being a little higher rated.